Prince the producer.
Guys, it's Tanner here from Tanner Talks. Joined here with my coworker, Kai Collings. What's going on, bro? What's going on, man? Fucking Kai is a great coworker. I don't know, Kai's pretty cool. Fucking when we meet September last year is when I first started, but he's always been cool. He's a UFC know it all, and no, I'm just kidding.
Don't hype me up too much. You know?
He's watched. How long have you been watching UFC for?
Well, my dad got me into it when I was, like I said, 7 or 8 maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So knee high to a grasshopper.
We're gonna have these little Midwest, what are those called? Analogies?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have some Midwest analogies during this fucking thing. So, all right, who's your favorite fighter in the UFC right now?
Right now,
Mm-hmm.
gotta be Stipe.
Like,
I love Stipe. See, I wanted to be a
sorry,
firefighter.
make sure you speak it. You can move. However,
All right.
Go ahead. You're good.
I wanted to be a firefighter when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was kind of a cool ass job. And so that dude does that on top of being the champion of the heavyweight. You know,
Yeah.
and he's also just a humble dude.
Uh huh.
So,
Yeah.
you know, now my favorite all time, Anderson Silva.
The Spider.
The Spider, man. That guy.
Yeah, no one could touch Anderson Silva in his prime. Fucking, I like we've talked about this at work this week, and it was just that it sucks seeing like his career go like that. You know,
Yeah.
He got clipped. He shouldn't have been fucking around, but that's his game. He got clipped against Weidman, and then he tries to go back for the rematch and fucking breaks his leg, and I think he won one after that, didn't he, or something like that?
Well, he won against Nate Diaz, but then he tested positive for
Nick.
PD.
Nick
or
Diaz,
Nick,
yeah.
Nick Diaz. You're right,
Yep.
Nick Diaz.
And then he went to who? Wasn't it DC?
Yeah, I think he stepped in on like a week's notice for DC.
Yeah.
Lost that fight, and then he fought Derek Brunson. And I think I might be wrong, but I think he beat Derek Brunson.
Okay. Yeah, it just, like, I just feel like those were 3 losses that should not be on his record.
Yeah.
Just, I don't know. Chris Weidman's terrible. You see what he said?
Oh, about going back down?
Yeah.
I seen he said, I wish I had more time at 205, which,
Yeah.
you're getting in there with Dominic Reyes, who has knocked everybody but John Jones out.
Yeah.
So it's like, I see what he's saying. He jumped in on a really bad fight for him.
Yeah.
But at the same time, man, you don't. It's just like I told you earlier, man. You don't let one loss scare you off from it.
Mm-hmm.
But he also got knocked out. So what do? You get knocked the fuck out. I guess you don't want to get knocked out again.
Yeah.
So. But Ellie was getting knocked out at 185. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, Weidman.
Yeah. He said that. He also said like he's 1-5 in his last 6, I think, or he's 1-4 in his last 5.
Yeah, something like that.
And he was like, I need to get in a fucking win column because honestly, if he keeps losing, isn't Dana just gonna cut him or something like
Eventually.
that? Yeah.
I mean, eventually. So it's, I don't know. But I don't know with the UFC either. See, the UFC also used to have that Rule 3 losses and you're out. If you lost
really?
3 matches in
didn't
a
know
row,
that.
they'd cut you. So they don't have that anymore because you get people that lose 5 or 6. But as long as they keep the fight entertaining, it don't matter if they're losing. And Weidman is a pretty entertaining name.
Yeah.
But what made his name was because of
Anderson Silva,
the fluke knockout that Anderson Silva caused himself.
Then the leg kick. It's like, I don't know. I feel like everybody has like their kryptonite, which obviously Anderson's was Weidman. I don't feel like Weidman's a worthy enough person to be Anderson Silva's kryptonite.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. The thing I do like about Weidman, he is a sportsman.
Yeah.
When he loses, he takes it like a man.
Yeah.
But it's just, you put Anderson Silva's legacy and then Chris Weidman. I mean, what do you got with Chris Weidman? Another Luke Rockhold?
Yeah.
Another Johnny Hendricks?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They were all the same. Sure, they all took a belt, but what did they do with it? They were just a one and done.
Yeah.
That was it. So
That's something I don't. With Conor McGregor, a lot of people like Conor McGregor, and like I feel like at this point of me trying to be a student of the UFC and shit and like learning more shit, like I've come to think that Conor is like overrated. Like not overrated, like he's still a badass, like a lot of them are badasses, but he's not the best fighter in the UFC. That's what a lot of people think.
Oh yeah, no, he's far from the best fighter. I mean, look what Khabib did to him. But in Conor's defense, he is the only person that ever went around against Khabib. So it's like, what do? You know.
Yeah.
Conor is a beast, but he's far from the best to ever do it.
Yeah.
He couldn't touch Khabib. He couldn't touch John Jones. He couldn't touch Anderson in his prime. I mean, there's just too many names out there.
Right.
That even in his weight class, I think to this day, if Max fought him now, I think Max would beat him.
Do you know that some dude that has like the cleft lip?
Mm-hmm.
You know
I know
what
who
I'm
you're
talking
talking about.
He's like smashing everybody right now.
Yep.
He's trying to fight Conor right now.
Yeah, and I seen Conor online at least.
He said,
agreed.
I accept. Yeah,
But
right.
Conor's all about height. That's the thing about which, hey, you know what? It makes him millions of dollars.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever works for you, man. But at the same time, it's like, shut up, Conor.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, Conor. Jesus.
Who the fuck is that?
Is this guy? Who the fuck is this guy?
That was so funny. He's like, I don't fucking. He said, when I hit motherfuckers, they go to sleep or something like. Jeremy Stevens.
Yeah, Jeremy Stevens.
He said like, I hit motherfuckers, they don't move or something. He's like, who the fuck is this guy? Fucking.
Oh man.
Connor's so great. Him and Chael Sonnen are so great with their words.
Shit talking, man. They're shit talking.
Like they have a dictionary full of amazing words that they just piece in together just to make a fucking funny ass sentence.
Yep.
Like Connor's like, when you get with me, you ring your wife. You ring my wife and you tell her it's red panty night. Baby, we did it. We're rich.
He's good, man. He's a shit talker, man.
Fucking man. I'll tell you what, Habib, Joe Rogan, I know I talk about Joe Rogan a lot, but like Habib, Joe Rogan was talking about Khabib, and he said like he has got like the scariest threats. Like he's like, I want to break your face.
Oh, dude.
Like shit like that.
Like
is
what
so
he said
deep.
to Justin Gaethje.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drown you in the deepest toes.
Yeah.
What the fuck,
yeah, like
man?
his fucking. Speaking of Khabib, like against Khabib and Gaethje, like, dude, I you say this at work, it's everybody thinks that this is the next guy to beat Khabib, and like, but I really do think that Khabib or that Justin Gaethje could be, because Gaethje is an All-American. He's a state wrestler, isn't he?
Yeah.
Something
yeah.
like that.
He's a damn good wrestler.
He's a great wrestler. That was his main thing. Like he didn't even learn how to fight until a little bit before he got into the UFC and shit.
Yeah.
And fucking, but Khabib's just so great on the ground. But if they try to stand up, Khabib doesn't stand a chance.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. I mean, Khabib's not a horrible striker.
Uh-huh.
He showed that in the
Against
Conor
Conor,
fight.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But Justin's chin is just fucking insane. His endurance is insane. And now that if he fights like he did against Tony, standing up at least,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a quick night. But we both know Khabib, and it's not gonna be one of those fights.
No.
That's the thing. So I don't know, man. Everybody was so hyped on Tony Ferguson. He's so unorthodox. He's so this. He's so that. And I mean,
Gaethje,
it was a war, but
towards the end, Gaethje was just picking him apart.
JC took him to the ringer, man.
Yeah.
Or Gaethje. Sorry, Gaethje.
Oh, you're good. And
I was Justin and Gaethje. JG.
Fucking, but yeah. Oh, also, I know I'm just like spitting shit out, but you know, right now I'm fucking.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah,
man.
but fuck, what was I talking about? Kevin Lee. Okay, so like Tony Ferguson. You know how I was like, yeah, Tony Ferguson's kind of a douche. Like one time I told you, he was like, he's not really. Well, I thought he was a douchebag to Kevin Lee, but I've seen like Kevin Lee shit talk and shit, and dude, he's a dickhead.
Yeah, Kevin Lee. The thing about Kevin Lee that I don't like is he's a top 10 fighter, but that's what he is.
Yeah.
He's a top 10 fighter. He's not a champion.
Right.
But he talks like he's the fucking cream of the crop, man.
Uh-huh.
He is.
Yeah.
He's a good fighter, but he ain't that fucking good.
Yeah, well, that's why. But I was watching like he fought some dude with a mullet. Who did he fight that had like a mullet? Kevin Lee.
Mullet. Oh, you talking about Michael Chiesa?
It might be Michael Chiesa.
He don't have it there, but he does have a mullet in some of his fights.
Yeah, it is him. Yeah, it is. And like in one of the things, Kevin Lee he said something like, he's like, yeah, your mom's got a ticket to it or something like that. And he's like, don't talk about my fucking mom.
Yeah.
And he kept saying it, and Kevin Lee kept saying shit, and that's when Michael Chiesa came over there, and they both started fighting in the middle of the fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's just, I don't know. Yeah, Kevin Lee's a douchebag though. So I watched that, and then I was like, I let off Tony Ferguson. I also didn't like how Tony Ferguson pushed Justin Gaethje right after the fight, but then it was like love after that, and that's when. So, but no, I like Tony Ferguson now.
Yeah, Tony's not a terrible guy. He's just, I mean,
He's crazy.
He's a nutcase. That's the thing. I mean, hell, what was it, like a year ago? His wife filed a restraining order against him and stuff. So you know the guy's crazy. It's just like, he is a good fighter also.
Yeah. He called Connor McNugget or that.
Connor McNugget.
He said, "Where you at, McNugget? I'm ready to fucking whoop your ass." You never seen that? Oh man.
No, I don't think I've ever seen that, dude.
That's funny. Yeah, he's like, yeah. I mean, we won't be able to hear it, but Ferguson McNugget, right there. Yeah, he's like, "Where you at, McNugget?" I won't be able to hear it, but.
Hey, grab me a beer out of there, bro. What a guy.
Oh, this is right after the Kevin Lee fight. Does he say it right here? No, he was like bloody or something. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Either way, it was still really fucking funny, and everybody was going wild because everybody would love to see that fight.
Yeah.
I really want to go to a UFC fight sometime. Gotta wait till all this COVID shit's done.
We went to the one that was down here in Kansas City.
Which one was that?
Demetrius Johnson versus Ray Borg. I'm pretty sure that's who it was.
That's what you told me last time. Now that I remember you telling me that.
It was cool. I mean,
where was it at? In the Sprint Center?
Yeah.
That's about to be the T-Mobile Center, I think.
I have no idea.
Yeah. But so it was like an actual like a UFC event and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was cool. It was just I don't know. I enjoy listening to the commentators too much. I enjoy hearing what they've got to say, so I can either say, yeah, man, he's right. Well, or, shut the fuck up, Dominic Cruz. You got your ass beat by Cody Garbrandt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that because you like to listen to people that are professionals like Joe Rogan or John Anik or Anik or
John Anik.
And or like not Cody Garbrandt, fucking Dimitri.
DC. I like listening to
what's his name? That's who I was trying to think of.
Dominic
Cruz. Yeah.
I like Dominic. It's just.
Yeah. So.
I don't agree with everything they say.
No. You'll agree with something that John says. You'll agree with something that Joe says. You'll agree with DC and you'll disagree with them too.
Yeah.
Like, I usually for the most part agree with Joe Rogan. I don't know. Like I like when Joe Rogan talks about UFC and shit. And
Joe knows his shit.
Yeah.
And the thing about Joe is he's not biased to anybody.
Yeah.
He's gotten some criticism from people for being biased, but I don't think he's biased. I think he just says exactly what the fuck he sees.
It's hard. He says it's hard for him to do it like when DC fights because him and DC are really good friends.
Yeah.
And so he says he either sees him like he'll see him get knocked out and be like, oh, you have to like say stuff even though it's your best friend or that's one of your friends. So yeah, I can see why it'd be hard because I don't know. I can't wait for DC and Stipe.
Oh man,
that's a good card, doesn't it? Yeah, because it has Sean O'Malley versus what's that?
Vera.
Yeah.
What is his first name? Of course, the first name that comes to my mind is Brandon Vera, but it's obviously not Brandon Vera.
Stipe, DC, Sean Marlon.
Yeah,
Marlon Vera. Rosenstrike, JDS.
That'll be a good fight.
Yeah. John Dodson. I know who that is. I don't know who the Merab Devalish.
Yeah, I don't know who it is either.
Oh, hey, is this? No,
But
this
he's a huge favorite over John Dodson, which is crazy because when John Dodson fought Demetrius Johnson for the belt, I mean, he looked like he had the best chance to beat him.
John Dodson's the Brazilian, isn't he? The Cuban.
No,
he wears
I
like
think
yellow
he's
shorts.
I think he's American.
Oh, okay.
I think he's American. I could be wrong, but I think he's American.
Born. Oh, he's from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Yeah, so
Yeah.
maybe.
But when he fought Mighty Mouse, man,
Yeah.
he looked like he had the best chance. It was just Mighty Mouse's endurance. It was so fucking insane, man. That dude can run for fucking 100 miles and not be winded. It's crazy.
Yeah. I like fighters that don't get winded or like reverse wind, if that makes sense. Like when Nate Diaz fights, it's like he's like fighting and then when he hits like the third round, he'll get like a second wind that it's like
Yeah.
it just keeps like he gets more stamina as it keeps going.
Yeah.
That's what happened like with the Conor fight. Like Conor was literally beating Nate's ass for 1.5 rounds, and then as soon as that halfway mark through round 2 came, Nate Diaz just started tagging him and like Nate just
comp and slapping.
Yeah,
Smack him in
Just-
the fight.
yeah, Stockton.
Or Stockton, my bad.
Yeah, no, you're good. Fucking.
I'm a little buzzed up right now.
No, you're good. You're good. But fucking, and then he was tagging him, and Connor's like tries to take him down, and that's when Nate was like, "Oh, you're a wrestler now." Yeah,
Let's get at it then,
yeah.
big dog.
And fucking Joe Rogan when Connor gives his back out, and then like Nate Diaz is like hitting him, Joe goes, "Oh!" Like, and then he turns around again, and then then he gets him in the choke and then taps him out.
He said, "Oh!"
Yeah, he does. Like it'll be. I bet I can look it up on here instead. That'll be smarter. Yeah, but like, as soon as Connor like turns and Nate's just beating his face in, and Joe's like, "Oh!" and fucking Nate finishes Connor.
Nate Diaz, Conor McGregor, fight scheduled for 5. And Conor, look out for the guillotine, Diaz trying to finish with a submission. He got it. Couldn't do it. He's trying to get out of it. Conor's in serious
Right here.
trouble. 1 minute on the clock. Diaz gets the ball.
Oh man,
He's just, "Oh!" Man, Joe Rogan has the perfect voice.
he does.
It's like
man.
the raspiness, but like the light voice, like just a perfect fighting voice. Have you seen one of the videos of him like spinning back, kicking like punching bags and shit?
Oh, dude.
Like his leg strength.
Yeah, dude. His spinning kick is insane. He's got that video of him in Taekwondo when he was a teenager or a kid or something, and does a spinning back kick and it knocks the kid across the mat.
Oh really? He's always been like that. It's probably like his special thing.
Yeah.
It says Joe Rogan's kicks sound like gunshots.
Yeah, dude, it's insane.
He is a badass.
Oh, dude.
So cool.
Fuck it. No, I'm just kidding, Joe Rogan. Don't beat my ass if you ever see me out.
Yeah. Spin back.
That was a high kick.
Yeah, it was.
His spinning back kick to the body is.
That's what. Yeah.
That's the one that GSP came down just to learn it from Joe Rogan
Yeah.
because he's so fluid with it.
That's awesome. Imagine like being able to like teach GSP something. Like
Yeah.
that's what makes GSP so good. Is that he's always a student. Like
Yeah.
he knows that there's always something to learn. Hell, Max Holloway was learning how to do combos and shit from playing UFC.
He better fucking come back. He better come back and fight Habib.
Who?
GSP.
Oh.
If if Habib beats Justin, which I'm a Justin fan.
It's probably like 60-40, I'm guessing. You think 60-40 Khabib or something like
Yeah,
that?
yeah. I'm a fan of Justin, and I respect him. I think he's a damn, especially like I said, the way he looked in that Tony fight. He was so crisp. You know, he didn't have that wild.
He was doing a technical brawl.
I mean, yeah, he was in there. I mean, clenching down on the mouthpiece, throwing, but he was throwing clean shots and good counters. Where I want to root for Justin.
Yeah.
But I know how Habib is. Habib is
Oh,
a
yeah.
mauler, man. He's the mauler. He fucking climbs over people and just beats them down until they don't want to fight anymore.
Yeah, Justin. That's gonna be. So that's not the next fight. The next week is DC and Stipe, and then August 25th is the. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's been a really good year for UFC.
Oh man, and this COVID thing, every other sports league is obviously feeling it, but it's like, yeah, the UFC's lost a bunch of money from live gates and shit.
Yeah.
But they have so many fans that just buy it anyways.
And think about it. And think about this. Yeah, like you said, they're losing money for fans not being there and shit, like buying tickets and concessions and shit like that. But you're still making money from those fans because the fans that would have went to the fights are obviously going to watch the fights.
Yeah,
and so they're going to at least give you $80.
Well, and the cards they're putting on are insane, man. They're bringing fans in.
Yeah.
That weren't fans, because
Yeah.
they're putting on these crazy, 3 championships on one card kind of shit.
The last one was 4. Like,
I
wasn't
know.
it? Wasn't
Well,
it
it was 3, and then it felt like a championship match because it was a rematch between Rose and
Andrade.
Andrade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
which-
I thought that was
That was a damn good
Still,
fight.
three title fights.
And then Rose and Andrade's rematch.
Yeah.
The reason Rose lost the belt. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So it's like
Yeah,
they've been doing it crazy, man.
Dana White's. I know you think he's a punk, but Dana White, smart ass businessman,
He's a
dude.
damn good businessman.
Best sponsor in sports.
Yeah, he's damn good at what he does.
There has been some really, really good cards. I'm just thinking about it, like UFC 2020. What the fuck? 2020 cards.
Cars.
Did I put cars? Dana's just driving a fucking Tesla or something. All right. When was this one? May. Ooh, that Figueroa guy. All right, so
man.
this was So the first card was Connor and Cerrone,
Yep.
Holly Holm and Pennington, Alexio, Nick, Maurice Green.
Olenek, yep.
Oh, that had Anthony Pettis on the. Oh no, that's not the one I'm talking about. But it had Anthony Pettis. Oh yeah. I remember that. Okay, which fight was it that had a dope ass undercard? Pettis and Cerrone was the undercard.
I think that was last year.
Was that?
Yeah, Cowboy hasn't fought since he lost to Connor.
Oh, okay. It was Pettis and. God damn it! I'll find it. Either way, I'll find it. Curtis Blades fought JDS.
Which that was, Michael Chiesa.
Yeah, RDA. Angela Hill. She actually didn't she get robbed this year too, or something like that? Didn't she?
No, that was Amanda Nunes. Got robbed at gunpoint down in Brazil in her hometown. Is that what you're talking about?
No.
Oh, you're talking about robbed out of a fight.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about getting robbed.
Amanda Nunes got robbed.
Yeah, dude, she got robbed at gunpoint last year down in her hometown in Brazil somewhere.
Wow, I didn't know
Yeah,
that,
dude.
dude. No.
Yeah, they stole her purse and shit. I think they stole her car.
Yeah, that's the only thing holding Amanda back from fucking whooping your ass.
There's a gun.
Yeah.
I ain't fucking with Amanda Nunes.
Imagine trying to rob Amanda Nunes just because you think she's like some woman. Like,
Hey, dude, she'd beat your fucking teeth through the back of your skull. That's insane. I ain't fucking with her. There's no way.
John Jones versus Reyes, Valentina Shevchenko versus Caitlin Cook.
Valentina, man, that's a girl that needs to be talked about. She's a fucking animal.
Yeah, did she fight? She fought Amanda Nunes, didn't
Twice.
she? Yeah.
Twice, and lost both of them by decision.
Yeah. Derek Lewis, my balls is hot.
My balls. Hey, Rhonda.
Yeah. Where Ronda Rousey finding us at, bro? After he beat her boyfriend up. That is the most disrespectful shit. Corey Anderson, Blachowicz, Diego Sanchez, Michael Piera. That dude, how you say his last name?
Piera.
Yeah, Michael Piera does those backflips and shit. Like,
Yeah,
he
dude.
just fights you and does the gymnastics.
He puts on a show, man.
Paul Felder versus Dan Hooker.
That was a pretty good fight.
Yeah, Paul Felder lost, right?
Yeah, he talked about retiring after that fight.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. Because that was sad. Like, it was just like, I saw a video. They put some sad music behind it, so I was like, oh shit.
Oh, damn tear! A single tear rolled down. I just watched those fights a couple weeks back, man. Those were, oh man, Figueiredo.
Bro, there was a
That dude's
good-ass
a
card.
fucking beast. I think Henry Cejudo, if he comes back and goes down to 135, he better watch his fucking mouth because that dude's a beast.
Israel Adesanya versus Yoel.
Yeah, one of the biggest disappointments of the year.
Yeah, that's Yoel's fault though. He should have fucking tried to actually fight.
I agree.
Let's see. Yeah.
I mean, really though, both of them, they were both through in the 40s in strikes. I mean,
Yeah.
so it's like,
I know, but I mean, like, if
You know what?
if Izzy's the champ, like, he's getting older. This is his one chance, like one of his
Last
last
chance.
chances. Yeah,
last chance.
last chance to get a belt, and that's what he does. Izzy doesn't gotta. The king doesn't go to anybody.
Yeah.
You come for the king.
That's
That's why I feel like it's okay for the. That fight was
oh my
amazing.
goodness.
Wei Li Zhang versus Joanna Jedrzejczyk.
Young Jake Check.
Yeah.
Young J Check. That's how you say it.
Huh?
It's Young J Check.
Young Jacek?
Yeah. That's how you say it. It's
Oh.
obviously not how it's spelled, but that's how you say it.
I've heard Joe say Jedrzejczyk. Damn.
It's
I didn't know that. Young Jacek.
yeah, look it up on your phone. See
Here.
how they say it.
I'll say how to pronounce that. I'm not going to spell it out. Check pronunciation. Pronounce Yedzejczyk. Yedzejczyk.
Yeah.
Yedzejczyk. Yeah. I said that terribly. I said Jedrzejczyk. God, I'm...
Yeah, J Check.
Yeah.
That's what it is, not Young J Check.
Young Jay, Sunshine.
Young J Check. Hey.
All right. What was I doing? Oh wait. Okay, I was on this page anyways. All right. But yeah, that was a good fight.
Oh,
And then,
dude. Insane fight.
wait, what is?
That is the fight from last week. Was that yeah, this fight.
I missed some. I must have. Oh, because I came back. Okay. All right. Oh wow. Yeah. See, I'm.
Yeah, you missed a bunch of them.
Okay, here we go. Curtis Blades versus. Oh, I'm still for. Okay, yeah, I missed some. Wow.
Yeah, you missed a lot.
Well, because when I clicked on that page, it like when I came back to this, it restarted it. Yeah.
There you go.
Holy shit.
No, that's where we.
Yeah, here we are. Here.
Yeah.
Okay. When Benavidez lost to him, that's not the one that just happened. That's okay. I didn't know that was that close.
Well, it was about a month ago. It was.
That was February.
Oh God.
Yeah.
God, time flies, man.
Well, okay. They just fought a second time. So remember
Oh, you're
Yeah,
right. I'm thinking
yeah.
of the last one. I was about to say, good Lord, dude, that feels like it was a week
that.
ago.
Yeah. They just fought. Okay.
Yeah, I forgot that first one's where he headbutt.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Felicia Spencer fought.
And that was before she fought for the belt against Amanda and got her fucking ass beat. No
Oh, okay.
disrespect, but
Yeah, there that is. All right, Kevin Lee versus Charles Oliveira. Demi Mile, Gilbert Burns. He's going
Yeah.
crazy, isn't
Gilbert Burns, if he don't get the next title shot, and
Because he's about to fight. Isn't he about to fight Leon Edwards?
No, now they're talking about Masvidal and Leon Edwards.
I like that.
Well, yeah, because
Because
of the fucking
beef.
beef.
Yeah.
Man, Masvidal fucking smacked him in the crowd and shit, or backstage.
Yeah, I gave him the 3-piece in the soda.
3-piece in the soda.
Yeah.
Hey, he said,
Yeah.
what?
And then Tony Ferguson, Justin Gaethje. This might be the card. Yep, this is the card. I think.
Yeah.
Maybe. Henry Cejudo, Dominic Cruz, Francis Ngannou, Rosenstrike, Greg Hardy, Jordan De Castro. Man, I don't.
That's the card. Go to the prelims.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, I didn't know there was there. Yep, this is it.
Anthony
Pettis.
Pettis.
Yeah, see, they
oh,
fought.
you're right.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Why do I not remember that fight?
Because it was a prelim. Maybe you didn't watch it.
No, I even watch the prelims usually.
Yeah, that was
because I remember
decision.
watching Olenek and Verdun fight.
Yeah. But yeah, that was a stacked card. Plus, and Anthony Pettis and Don Cerrone were the head of the prelims.
Yeah.
So.
God, why do I not remember that fight?
Yeah, that was a good fight actually.
The decision. Oh, I do. Now I do because Cowboy was talking to Pettis after the fight.
Yeah. Okay, no, I was thinking of Tony Ferguson when he blew his nose.
Oh yeah, he blew his nose and his eye swelled up.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was Tony.
What is that? I don't understand how that works.
I don't know how to explain it, man. Basically, if your eye's fucked up, your nose is fucked up, you can get a crack in your nose there. And when you go to blow your nose, it causes it to go into your eye, which will cause it to swell up, which is what he did. But he even said they teach you about that when you're fighting. You know, in training, they teach you not to blow your nose because of that. That could happen.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, I love Cowboy, but I also think it's getting really close to Cowboy needing to retire.
Yeah, I might as well because there's no reason to keep getting hurt and shit. Like, you're not going to be a champion. Like, sadly, you're not going to be a champion.
Yeah, I love the guy, but, man, you can't fight the top guys anymore.
Yeah.
He got his ass beat by Conor. You know, the Pettis fight, well, and see, I don't know.
The Pettis fight was close.
Good fight,
yeah.
but Pettis still won, and Pettis isn't at the top of his game either.
Yeah.
You put him in there with anybody at the top of the division, because he's fighting at, 170? Or is he fighting at 155? I guess he goes between the two of them.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm pretty bad about the weight classes and shit.
So, I'm pretty sure Cowboy goes between 155 and 170. He's not competing with anybody at either one of those at the top.
Yeah. Colby
Covington, Kamaru Usman, Gilbert Burns, they're going to whip Cowboy's ass at 170.
Yeah.
At 155. That's where Habib, Justin, Conor, Tony, them guys are good. Well, Tony and Justin and Tony, Justin, and Conor all beat the fuck out of Cowboy. I love Cowboy. He's one of my favorite fighters. But man,
he's got so much heart. Like,
it's just time to retire, bro. You're taking too much damage.
Yeah.
I don't want him to turn into the next BJ Penn.
Yeah.
I like Cowboy too much. He's one of my favorite fighters. I hate to see him turn into the next BJ.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no, I feel bad when I see Cowboy lose. Like, it's just one of those weird feelings.
Because you like him, man.
Yeah.
He's a likable guy. He's a avid outdoorsman.
Yeah.
You know, he's a fucking cave diver and stuff. He owns a ranch. He's just a likable guy.
Yeah.
And us being from the Midwest, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. Yeah.
You hand me another beer?
Yeah.
Is it my last one?
Yep. But, I don't know. I kind of wish Nick Diaz would fight again because I never got to watch him live.
Nick Diaz, well, yeah. He was fun fights.
Yeah.
He was a lot like Nate, you know what I mean? He was just so cocky, and it was like, hey, fuck you, dude. You know what I mean?
That's why people like him, because he says fuck you to the man.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Dana's like, fuck you, Dana. Like,
yeah.
Like, people like that. He just don't give a fuck, and he just does whatever he wants to do.
This is a little off subject here, but
yeah.
See, it's weird how generations work, too, though, because when Tito was around, he did that same shit. Fuck you, Dana. You know, he wore a shirt that said, well, Dana's my bitch or something like that. And people like my dad and them, they were like, yeah, he's a fucking punk. Fuck him. But now we're watching Nick Diaz and fucking Jorge Masvidal, and they're like, hey, Dana, fuck you. Pay me more money, bitch.
And we're for him.
And we're like, yeah, hey.
Yeah.
You know,
I think that people who are, see, I don't know. I'm not even going to get into the politics. I'm trying not to when I say this. Like, trust me, I don't want to talk about politics, but I wanted to compare it to the politic thing. 'Cause so, like, people who are of an older generation, you know, like maybe white people or whatever, but like the conservatives or whatever,
Yeah.
it's like, fuck him, you do your job, like, or they bitch about the NFL, like the players, how they kneel and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But people who are like athletes and stuff, they think about the player as in how much work he put in to get paid millions of dollars like that. Because, like, deadass, it's a lot of work to be like an athlete and shit. But I just feel like people complain about the money that they make, but like you just don't. If people could get paid for, like, let's say they work in Walmart or something, and they was like drawing attention, they would get paid more. But like the things that don't get national attention like that, they won't get paid very much. Like,
Well, and we've had this conversation at work.
Yeah.
You know how I feel. I'm not, like you said, I don't want to get too far into politics.
Right.
Because, you know.
yeah, I hate politics.
I'm an idiot. When it comes to politics, I don't know shit.
Yeah.
So who am I to try and even talk about it,
Right.
let alone convince somebody? But the way I feel about it is I'm not too far left or right. You know, I'm kind of somewhere in between because I have
Yeah.
a lot of conservative views, but I also have a lot of liberal views. So, you know, I think Joe Biden's a rapist. I think Donald Trump's a fucking rapist. So it's
they're
like,
all
what do
just
I do?
All
man?
corrupt. No, I guess what I was trying to say is, like, people of an older generation, and I guess it doesn't even matter, like, what their political stance is. Sometimes, I mean, it does, but, like,
No, I feel
In a-
I feel you though. They've
in a
got that
sense,
conservative outlook.
yeah, it's like that. Hey, you know, do your job.
Shut
Listen,
the fuck
listen
up.
to the man. Do your job. Whatever. Quit bitching about it.
Yep.
But us, it's like I feel like us as a generation, and you know, you're one generation, I'm another, because there's a little bit of a
Well,
age gap.
yeah,
But you get what I'm saying though, like in the majority, like the youngers.
Yeah,
but like we're for the person. We want everybody to try to outdo the next. Like, you know what I mean?
yeah.
I don't know. I feel like there's nothing wrong with that.
There shouldn't be somebody holding you back.
Yeah.
If you want to continue to succeed on your own, you should be able to do that.
Yeah, I just don't like if, let's say, like Pat Mahomes. Pat Mahomes just got paid $500 million. And yeah, I get that that's a lot of money, but like, if you've seen like what he did before he made it to the league and shit, and he's just resetting the market, because then after he does that, more people are going to be getting more people
Yeah.
because they're going to be like, hey, look, I've got close stats to him, the market's moving up or whatever.
See, and that's where I've got a little bit of liberal
Right.
view on that, because it's not just Patrick Mahomes in general, just players in general. I feel like I understand it's a lot of work to get to that point.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, there's people that deserve to have more money that
Mhm.
get paid shit fucking wages.
Yeah.
Military service men and women,
Yeah.
first responders, whether it be a firefighter, paramedic, cop, whatever. You know, my wife's a paramedic.
Right.
I don't know her exact pay, but I know she doesn't make that much fucking money. I make more money building signs
Yeah.
than she does as a paramedic helping save lives.
Yeah.
So, and a lot of that has to do with the fact that we're paying sports players $500 million to throw a football. It's
Yeah.
fun, yeah, it's cool. I understand why you make a lot of money. I'm not saying, hey, you should make $20 an hour to do that.
Yeah.
I understand the work that went into it, but there could be better ways to move around with that money than throwing that much money into one person. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I get that. I don't know, because that is like a touchy little thing, because you feel like either way it's okay. Like if he gets the money, like he deserves that. Yeah, but at the same time, what about the people over here that's saving lives and shit like that? And you just,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like I said, it's tough, and you just hope that like they donate. Like, you know, like a
Oh,
lot of them,
yeah.
a lot of them
A lot
donate
of
and
them are
shit.
good guys.
I don't know, but I don't like. I feel like donating or to causes or charities or something. I feel like it's kind of like a ripoff.
Some of them. Yeah, definitely some of them. I mean, they've proven that. You got like...
What is that 30%? Is 30% of the money that you give the only amount that they receive?
Yeah,
or is
something
it
like that.
30% they take? Either way, like if you give them if you donated $100 to a children's doctor place, I don't fucking know, dude. I don't do charity. So
Well, then that's why they say if you're going to donate to non-profits.
non-profitable organization.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, non-profits.
I didn't
I'm
even know
pretty
that was-
sure.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
I'm no fucking genius here, buddy. I work at a sign shop, and all I do is ship signs out, okay? So don't take my word.
You know what? You kind of look like Cowboy.
I wish.
The beard. The beard.
Yeah,
You have the
beard.
same type of beard as Cowboy. Hold on.
It just grows in all white trashy like that.
Like this kind of beard. And here, I'm gonna go to this one. This one's like that type of beard, I guess.
Right on.
Huh? That's weird. What was we talking about?
Shit, man.
Fuck.
Oh, we were talking about nonprofits.
Non-profitable organizations. Yeah.
Don't hold me accountable for anything now, because I'm not 100% on this. But I'm pretty sure they say if you're gonna donate to nonprofits because they don't take any of the money.
Okay, let's see this. Non-profit Okay, that's not gonna tell us anything.
Yeah, that didn't say.
That was just saying what.
Shit.
A non-profit organization is a business that has been granted tax-exempt status by the International Revenue Service because it furthers a social cause and provides a public benefit. Okay, so they don't pay tax. I'm guessing they don't make profit off. I don't fucking know.
See,
dude.
that's what I'm thinking is.
Yeah.
Again, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they say donate to nonprofit because that means the people that are in charge of it aren't taking the money. It's all going like Locks of Love.
I don't know what that is.
I'm like 80% sure it's Locks of Love.
Okay.
That's where people grow their hair out, they cut it off, send it in, they give it to cancer patients.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm pretty sure it's Locks of Love that takes the money.
I would hope that's nonprofit because imagine them like, all right,
No,
30%
no,
goes to
they're-
Crazy Jerry.
I'm like 80% sure it's
No, yeah.
Locks of Love that when they take your hair, they sell that hair and they charge out the ass for it. Where there's another one, I can't remember what it's called, but they take that hair and they give it to patients for free.
That's awesome.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm pretty sure it's nonprofits that you want to.
Here's a better definition. An organization in which no owner, stockholder, or trustee shares in profits and losses, and which exists not to earn revenue, but to promote a mission that enhances the public welfare. These organizations are often eligible for tax-exempt status, and some, but not all, can receive tax-deductible contributions.
Okay,
That's
so
a better definition.
Yeah, nonprofits, they don't.
They don't get any of them.
They're just there.
Yeah.
All they do is they're a middleman
Yeah.
to transfer the.
But who knows? What if you donate to the nonprofit organizations because you feel better about it, and they take it to the profit organization?
Them motherfucker. Rogan to
Yeah.
do a spinning back kick
Think-
on them motherfuckers.
But don't you think they're just a middleman? So who's the other guy? Who knows?
Well, the other guy would be like,
Oh, the kids. Or
we
something.
pay. They're the middleman. They give the wigs to the kids that
Oh,
are
okay,
dying. You know,
okay.
they have cancer and need wigs, bro.
Okay, I was thinking it's like another
like a
organization.
cocaine dealer. Like, hey, bro,
Yeah.
I got a guy that give me cocaine for $60. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Fuck.
Jesus.
God, man.
Good
But yeah,
shit.
I don't know. I would donate if I had something, but man, I'm broke. I guess even if I donated $1, it would be something. But
We try and donate when we can, but yeah, it's just where we at, man. You know what I mean? We work in a factory in a town of 70,000 people, 80,000 people. That
yeah,
how much can you donate?
yeah, exactly.
I don't know Herzog. I don't know Altec. I work in a fucking factory.
Yeah, that should be crazy. Just have millions in your bank account.
Oh man.
You just have no stress about it. Like people go to work so they can live.
Yeah.
and-
Well, but see, that's another thing people don't think about, man. Even rich people have stress.
Oh, I know.
Kendall makes millions of dollars, but every once in a while you see him there at the shop because he's got to know what's going on. So it's like, now you get up with the fucking Rothschilds and shit,
Oh fuck.
where they're making billions and billions of dollars a year. It's like, what do you do?
You want one of these?
Yeah, I'll take one.
You want one of these or a yellow Gatorade?
I don't care. Appreciate you, brother.
I'm supposed to be getting my mask today.
Masks?
Yeah.
Oh, Tanner Talks masks?
Yep.
You gonna give me one, dude? I mean, I seen you gave Cody a hoodie,
Yeah, because Cody said he wanted one.
and you didn't give me shit.
Oh, because I was going to get you a hat, but they're expensive as shit.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Can I fuck with my phone in here?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, go ahead. I don't care.
Old Dickard fucking just text me.
Oh, did he? Tell him I said what's up. Send him a snap.
I'm about to send him a snap here. Hold up. It's because I posted it. Did you see that I posted?
Oh, he probably said what's up, or I said to tell him something.
The Trump Pez dispenser or a little boxing guy or something.
That's funny.
All right, let's see here.
Yep. Zooted.
Oh yeah, I'm not a good picture taker, man. Like I said, I'm 25 going on 69.
Yeah.
I'm
Nice. Fuck.
Why don't you watch that language there, bud?
My bad.
You're
All right.
still a young man.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, man. I came over here. We're supposed to talk about the DC and Stipe fight.
Oh,
but I
yeah,
feel like
what's
we
up?
barely talked about it.
All right, then let's talk about it.
All right.
All right. So, first fight, DC knocks out Stipe in the very first round with a right hook in the clinch after an eye poke. Second fight, Stipe beats DC. When was it? Because we didn't finish the fight.
Fourth round.
Fourth round
Pretty
TKO.
sure. Fourth round TKO.
Now,
After adjusting in the fight from throwing strictly headshots to throwing body shots. So, where do you stand? That's the question. See, this is your show.
yeah,
So, where do you stand on Stipe and DC? Who's going to win?
I think that. Fuck, I gotta think about it. Because it's tough. Because they've both shown you that anything can happen. They've both shown that they can both make adjustments. Well, Stipe has shown that he can make an adjustment, so now it's DC's turn. But
Well, and DC also, his whole career has been a grappling specialist and showed that he can fucking put the baddest heavyweight to ever walk the planet down. So,
I'm gonna say that DC wins in round 5.
DC in round 5, what, decision?
Yeah.
I could see that. I could.
Because I feel like DC, when he closes that distance, he can tag you, and it's all about. Look, when Usman and Jorge fought, every single one of those foot stomps and every single one of those blows,
that
dude,
counts.
made it look like Jorge got outboxed by Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
Like, all those count, and I feel like I don't really see a finish in this fight. I feel like it's gonna be a 5-round classic, and hopefully DC's stamina can take him through that. I don't know. I really don't. It's
a tough call.
yeah, but I feel like if DC's not gonna want to stand up with him the whole time. He's gonna do what you said, and he's gonna want to take him to the ground and try to beat him on the ground. And maybe in those earlier fights when he has just a little bit more stamina than Stipe, he'll stand him up and try to finish him,
Yeah.
or he'll just keep taking him down and keep playing his game. But I don't really know if we'll see a finish in this fight.
I personally think it depends on what Stipe shows up. If Stipe spin up, damn.
Thirsty as fuck.
If Stipe uses his head and he did a bunch of training for his takedown defense and his offense off his back to be able to get back up to his feet, it could be a very good fight. I think it could be a very good fight. But as big of a Stipe fan as I am, if you look at that second fight, the first round, when DC picked him up and threw him down on the ground and got top position,
Dominate the rest of the fight.
It's
The
gonna
rest
be-
of the round.
the rest of the round, it's going to be a long night for Stipe.
Yeah.
But I also think Stipe can keep it up, man. I got faith in my boy. That's my guy, man.
Here's this: if Stipe doesn't get taken down at all, if Stipe's takedown defense,
Stipe takes it.
I'm just saying, like if he doesn't let DC take him down one time, he will win the fight.
Oh, yeah. He'll take it easy. I think he'll finish the fight.
You think he'll finish?
I think he can knock DC out.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Again.
I mean, so how did I watched the second fight? What was the? Did he take him down and then start?
In the second fight?
Yeah.
Well, it was in the third round. Right at the end of the round, he started throwing that left hook or that left body shot to the liver.
Oh yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, see,
Is that
He
as soon
starts
as
throwing that body shot, man.
Yep.
And after You know, they don't look like that.
Oh, no.
They're that hard. But especially for DC, who's a chubby guy who don't have a lot of muscle
Yeah.
to block that. When you're throwing them little jabs in the body, you know, that shit's hitting it. It's
They're
like,
little
oh.
underhooks. Little.
First, it's a little sting.
Yeah.
Then it starts fucking, oh, God. Oh, that ain't a sting
People
no more.
don't think about this, and especially like if I'm playing games with my friends, and like they'll be saying, or some of them will say, well, when we first started. Now that I've kind of like told them about it and shit,
Yeah.
and just said, all right, like the leg kicks, like really you can get knocked out by leg kicks? Come on, like that's stupid part of the game. And I was like, look, let me kick you in your like. I was like, let's say 42 leg kicks. Let me kick you in your leg 42 times. Like,
See if you're fucking standing
yeah,
up.
like I think about it, like one of those kicks, especially like the inner thigh, like getting
Oh.
a kick and it just stings the whole time, like.
Inner thigh, back
And
of
I
your
was like,
calves.
like you let someone hit you in your stomach one time as hard as they can. Like
yeah.
you
Well-
want 20 more of those.
And you watch some of these fights, man, where people throw these leg kicks and you see people or body shots, whatever, man. You see the shock absorption of it. Because, yeah, we can sit here and talk. We can throw body shots back and forth.
Yeah,
But we're also not fucking Stipe Miocic, who's 6'4", 235, throwing, knows how to throw a perfect punch. So he's a Golden Glove boxer, you know what I mean?
Right.
So he knows how to throw them punches perfect. I like to think I know a lot about fights. I know, quite a bit of different types of fighting styles, boxing and judo and shit. I can watch it and see what they're doing and know. But I'm also not 6'4", 235 pounds, and I didn't box my whole fucking life. So,
Right.
Who the fuck am I?
bro. Stipe did a Chuck Liddell in this. Watch, he hits him. He's falling down, bro. He just pieces him up as he's
Yeah.
falling. Little doom doom doom.
Yeah, doom, 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 doom.
Yeah.
Them left hand or them
Herb
right
Dean's been
hands,
fucking
dude.
up lately. I heard he's been fucking up.
Man,
That
He
Jose
had a
Aldo,
couple really
that
bad
Jose
fights.
Aldo fight, he should have.
he had a couple
Wait,
really
was that?
bad
No, that
fights.
wasn't Herb Dean, was it? No.
Jose Aldo? I have no idea who ref
Jose
that
Aldo
fight.
versus
Yeah, it was
Piotr
against
Jan.
Yeah, it was against Petr Jan, but I don't know who refed it right off the
Yeah.
top of my head.
I don't know, but I guess lately Herb Dean's been fucking up.
I don't know. I seen something the other day about a fight that he fucked up, but I watched the highlights of it and shit because I missed the fight.
Right.
I don't think so, man. Like I said, I seen an interview. It was when Dan Hardy. You remember goofy ass Dan Hardy?
Dan Hardy, he was
That
like,
dumb
"Stop the
Yeah,
fight!"
stop the fight.
He started fucking yelling at him
Dude,
and
there's
shit.
no fans in the crowd, so everybody hears you. Shut the fuck up. That's not your job.
Yeah.
Your job is to commentate.
Yeah.
Like Herb Dean said in the interview after the fight, there's two people that are allowed to say that. And it's the doctor, the doctor and the corner of that fighter. Those are the only two people that are allowed to tell you to stop that fight. If it ain't one of them people, shut the fuck up. I've seen, not just Herb Dean, I've seen Mazzagatti was really bad about fucking
Oh.
stopping fights late.
Yamasaki or no?
No, Steve Mazzagatti.
Oh yeah.
He was really bad about stopping fights
Did I
late.
say
dude.
Yamasaki?
Yeah, Yamasaki. Damn, bro, I didn't know it was like that.
Yeah, but he was like he let people get their fucking face
Yeah,
beat in.
he
was
really
like,
bad. He got in trouble for that shit.
I see memes and it's like him and it's like, nah, he's still alive.
He's
Like-
still breathing. Seriously, but Herb Dean, he's had a couple bad. I can't say that. Watching fights, I've seen Herb Dean where I've been like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Why have you not stopped this
When
fight?
I see Herb Dean and as the ref, I feel like a sense of safety. Like I feel like these guys are gonna be protected. And
The only ref that I liked more than Herb Dean
Big John.
was Big John.
Yeah.
Big John McCarthy. That
I like
dude was
Herb
a
Dean.
fucking stud. But
I like
Herb
Herb Dean
Dean
more.
does a good job, man.
Yeah.
Well, but see, you're a later generation of watching fights.
Yeah,
When I was watching the fights, Big John was the shit.
bro. Who was the dude that looked like a Viking?
Are you talking about the dude with the big old mutton chops
Yeah.
and shit? God, fuck. No, I can't remember his name, dude. Look it up. Figure it out.
It was UFC ref
With mutton chops.
Viking.
Viging.
Mike Beltran.
Yeah, Mike Beltran. There you go. That motherfucker with his long ass his long ass full Manchu.
He's a Republican member of the Florida legislature, representing the state's 57th House district. That's funny. He's only 36.
The motherfucker looks like he's 50. All right.
Yeah, shout out Dave at work. Fucking, he dead ass.
Dave.
I don't know if he's 25 or 46.
Shout out Dave. You don't know, man. He looks like he's 20. He looks like he's 45.
That dude, I felt like.
How do you look like a Christian and a crackhead at the same time? I'm just kidding, Dave. Don't kick my ass at work, dude.
Hey, I'll kick your ass.
I'll kick your ass right now.
Man, that's crazy. He had to be. Was that him? Nah, that's not him.
Yeah, there's no way. This motherfucker.
Man. Yeah, Herb Dean. What do you think, man? Max Holloway and fucking
Volkanovski. I think I think they robbed Max.
I think
In the second fight, Max got beat the first fight, fair and square. But the second fight, I know why people think it was a close fight. It was a very good fight. But Max definitely took the first 3 rounds. He might have took the 4th round. I think he got robbed,
those
man.
leg kicks, dude. Max has to like have a better plan for him. Like he's got to check him.
Fuck, I thought he looked good in the second fight, man. I really didn't see anything wrong that he did. It's just they're the 2 best in that division. Obviously, they're light years ahead of everybody else in that division.
They was like, so are you gonna have like a trilogy with Max Holloway? He's like, why would I want to do that? He's like,
because he's scared he's gonna get beat.
He's like, why? So do we just keep fighting over and over and over till he beats me, or what? And which I guess I can see that point.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Max isn't gonna fall to the bottom.
No.
He's gonna get He's gonna get a tune-in fight, and then he's gonna get another fight.
And that's what it should be.
Yeah.
He should fight once or twice, prove that he's still the top, and then go back again. Fuck you, Volkanovski.
Right.
You take yourself back down to the land down on you. You craggy motherfucker. You bloody motherfucker. I don't care. Take your ass back down. Shut up. You fight the guy next. You fight who's next. You let Max take a fight or 2 to get tuned back up. And then who the fuck? Max has beat everybody, man. The only person that could come back down to that weight division is Connor. And again, like I said earlier, I think
is that,
Max
145?
Yeah, 145. And I think if Connor came back down there, Max or Volkanovski would beat his ass.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Oh yeah, I don't. There's people.
I'm a Max fan.
I
It
do
is
too.
what
I
it
love
is.
Max.
It is what it is, you know. But
Blessed MMA. That's what he is on Instagram.
yeah, I love Max.
And everything
Man.
else.
He just
I like the hair that he had when he fought the last time. Fucking, it wasn't like his normal shit. It was
Yeah.
his.
it wasn't buzzed down.
It was his quarantine cut.
It's that one, ain't it? Up there where he's got the sweatshirt on.
Where is that at?
On the right.
Right here.
Yeah, ain't that it?
Yeah, I guess that is. Yeah, yeah. It's a little bit smaller though, because you gotta like cut down a little bit. But yeah, yeah. Max is.
I love Max, man.
He's a good guy.
He's a sportsman. You know, he takes his losses like a champion. But I think he got robbed.
I love the way he fights too, because you don't expect him to fight like that.
But maybe I'm biased. You know,
Maybe.
it's hard to see that you're biased when you're being biased because I'm a Max fan.
I know I'm a Max fan too, and I wish I wanted him to win too, but I was genuinely shocked when he lost.
I was
Like-
seriously like, are you serious?
Yeah, because
What the
I wanted
fuck?
Max. I wanted Max to win, and then like my other friends that was there wanted not Holloway, fucking Volkanovski to win.
Volkanovski.
And I was just like, I was at the fight. I was like, man, like he's really about to get the belt back. And then they was like kind of like not upset, but they was like, fuck, he lost. And then they said it, and they was like, oh, I was like, are you kidding me? And like, dude, I don't know. Well, I went to Twitter instantly. Robbed. Everybody, yeah, robbed.
Fucking robbed, dude.
Yeah.
He did. He got robbed. But that's part of the fight game. They've said it for years. They used to say it back in the fucking day. If you want the belt back, you don't let it go to the judges because who knows what the fuck the judges get. Look at the GSP and Johnny Hendricks fight. Did you ever go back and rewatch that?
I did watch that. Yeah,
GSP got his ass whipped.
that was a very.
Now, I
boring,
know
that was a
on
very
the-
boring fight. To
I
me.
know in the stats it shows GSP outstruck Johnny Hendricks. But Johnny did, and I'm not a Johnny Hendricks fan. I was just talking shit on him earlier, saying him, Chris Weidman, and Luke Rockhold are the same fucking person.
Yeah.
But He beat GSP's ass.
Yeah.
And he lost that fight. Like, are you fucking serious? Even Dana was like, are you fucking serious? That's why GSP went on a fucking retirement, whatever you wanted to call it.
That's why I think that UFC should have 5 refs at least, because like, think about it, with the John Jones fight.
5 judges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did I say? 5 refs.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, 5 judges. Yeah. But John Jones fought Dominic Reyes, and it was 49-48. Is that what it was?
Something like that.
There was 49-48, 49-48, and I think 50-47. And it was winner by unanimous decision, John Jones. That 50-47
was fucking retarded.
Yeah, like
retard.
I think
I shouldn't say that. I'm sorry. That's politically incorrect.
Dude,
it was fucking stupid.
Yeah, but like
that was fucking stupid. Are you serious?
I thought it would be like 49-48 split decision John Jones.
Yes.
Like I would figure that at least one ref would say Reyes won, but by talking to each other and shit, like John Jones still would have won or something, you know?
Yeah.
But the fact that it was unanimous decision still kind of surprised me.
And 50-47. Come on, man.
Like it was way too
Get the fuck
close to fucking be like that.
We've talked about it. We're both John Jones fans.
Yeah.
But I could have seen Dominic Reyes winning that fight.
Yeah, I thought he did.
I really thought he was going to win.
I went back and I rewatched it, and it was 1-2. Rounds 1 and 2, Reyes. Rounds 3 is the toss-up. Rounds 4 and 5, John Jones fucked him, like was beating his ass in rounds 4 and 5.
And I seriously thought Reyes was going to take it.
Yeah.
I mean, there was, for the first time in watching John Jones since I was a kid,
right,
I seriously thought he was going to lose the fight.
Yeah.
And then I don't think they fucked Reyes out of the championship, because we've talked about this, and I'm a firm believer in, I don't care who wins the first round or the first 2 or 3 rounds. I don't care if it's a championship fight. If this next fight, if DC and Stipe fight in this next fight and DC wins the first 3 rounds unanimously, you know, he's just the better fighter. But then in the last 2 rounds, Stipe fucking beats his ass. Stipe won that fight.
Yeah. See, I can see that too. But the thing is, it's like in a football game, let's say the first half, Team A is beating Team B by 40 points. And then the next half, the other team scores 20 while Team A scores 0. It's still going to be 40-20 at the end.
Yeah, but
that's just. But in a fight, when you're on if it's a street fight, the person who's winning at the end is the one who won the fight.
No, don't get me wrong either. If DC, say Stipe and DC fight, if DC scores 100 significant strikes in the first 3 rounds,
yeah,
and then Stipe scores 70,
yeah,
obviously DC won that fight. But what I'm saying is, in that specific John Jones fight, I really thought Reyes was going to win, but I also understand why John Jones won, because, sure, in the first 2 rounds, Dominic, you know, I don't know how exact numbers here,
right?
Dominic scored 70 significant strikes.
Yeah.
But in the last 2 rounds, John scored 75 significant strikes. Yeah. And in that middle round, it was pretty even.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, it's fresh in the judge's mind. You're a champion for a reason, and them last 2 rounds are championship rounds for a reason.
Yeah.
So, what do you know?
I get that. I just, I don't know, 50-47, dude.
That was insane. That was fucking.
But if there's 5 refs, then also make the refs people who know what they're doing.
Know what the fuck they're talking about.
Like, I remember Joe Rogan said on a podcast that one of his friends was somebody that he knew was a judge or something like that, and he was judging a fight, and this girl was also a judge, and she was like, okay, and he was trying to get this guy in a Kimura or something, and she's like, what is that? And she's a judge, and like she's not gonna know how to score that because she doesn't know what the fuck's going on.
What the fuck she's talking about?
Like, she doesn't know, like, if somebody takes somebody's back, like that's something that you score with, or if somebody
Any
gets
kind of transition. You
Yeah.
go from full guard to half guard.
yeah,
You go from half guard to side control.
yeah, exactly. So
If you don't know what the fuck you're looking at, how are you going to score a fight?
imagine Dana just hiring three different UFC fighters. So one from flyweight, one from a middleweight, and one from a heavyweight. But what if he hired 3 fighters to score the fight? Because they can all different sizes and
Exactly.
they've all, you know what I mean?
Exactly. They
So-
know what the fuck they're looking at. Compared to right now, they go out to Walmart and they pick up John, Jamie, and Janessa, and they fucking score the fight, and they're looking at it going,
Well, yeah, that guy's face looks worse than that guy's.
this guy is all bloody, and that guy's not. Okay, well, that's because he's a more powerful striker, but this guy's outstruck him
Yeah.
50 to 14,
And,
you know.
and isn't that something to take into consideration? Is get a right hook from or a left jab from Francis is also completely different from like a left hook with like Max or something.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
But
I don't
see,
know.
that's the thing. What do you do there?
Yeah.
See, that's the issue
Do
the
you think
UFC's
about-
having right now, too, is trying to figure out their scoring. Because they
I
went
wanna
from the
make a
10-point system to not having the 10-point system back to the 10-point system. You know, it's back and forth. So what do?
I want to make a system up. I want to think about making a system up.
Let's do it.
Deadass.
Seriously, let's do it. I mean, because what do you...
You want to do it on the
seriously.
podcast? Or you want to do it like after the podcast?
I mean, just sometime.
Yeah, let's deadass do it.
Seriously,
we can do it
because-
whenever, and then we can start using our own system and see who wins out of our own system.
Yeah, yeah.
And hell, maybe we'll get a call from Dana or something.
Hey, get paid.
Yeah. But yeah, deadass.
But, I mean, it is. It's what do you do? Because if you go by the 10-point system, like we were just talking about earlier, say Stipe and DC fight. Okay, DC outstrikes Stipe for 4 rounds. But in that 5th round, Stipe just beats brakes off DC. DC stands no chance. He fucks him up. He can't breathe. You know, he finishes the fight, but he barely finishes it.
Right.
Well, who won that fight? Because on the 10-point system, DC won that fight, obviously. But in a legitimate fight, Stipe won that fight.
Yeah.
You know, DC won the first 4 rounds, but Stipe came back and just beat the brakes off of him and didn't end it, but ended the fight. If that fight was a street fight, Stipe won that fight. So what do you do?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm thinking like, I feel like rounds 4 and 5 should count more.
I do too.
Like 1.5.
Yeah, I think the first three rounds should be 10-point rounds. I think the 4th and 5th round should be 15-point rounds.
I feel like if let's say every strike you land is at least 1 point, okay? Well, in the rounds 4 and 5, it's 1.5 points.
You know.
Like, what if it was something like that? Like,
Yeah, I mean that's just
so then it would be like, instead of having
4 and 5 are championship rounds.
yeah,
Not everybody fights them.
or if it
rounds.
was 1.5 round 4 and 2 for
round
round
5.
5. Yeah.
Or even like you said, 1.5. It don't matter.
Yeah.
But they should. I agree with you 100%.
Because that's
they
where,
should
like,
be worth more
if you're
points.
getting into a fight like that, that's where, like, the real champions are made, is when they can last that long.
Well, yeah, and like we've been talking about, if you're out in the street and you get in a fight, well, sure. If the first 2 minutes of the fight, somebody's swinging on you, they look good, oh yeah, they're out wrestling you, but then they get gas, and the rest of the fight you beat their ass, but you don't knock them out or anything, but you just beat their ass. Well, you won that fight. So it should be worth more later in the fight.
Yeah.
The later it goes, the more points it should be worth.
I agree.
But it just makes it tough because this is a competition. It's not a street fight.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit, man. We're at an hour. That was a fast hour.
That was a very fast hour.
Like, usually, like, my podcast is like 45 minutes.
No shit.
Yeah. Like, sometimes I'll hit an hour, but, like, it just felt like,
Fuck, I
We
felt
could
like
talk
it was
fucking
30
forever.
minutes. I
Yeah,
felt like it
dude.
was 30 minutes.
yeah. But, shit. I mean, I think that's good for now. And then
Alright,
you can
yeah.
definitely come on again and shit, because that was
Anytime
fun.
you invite me,
Yeah.
brother.
I appreciate it, man. You got anything you want to say? Add you on anything? Snapchat, Facebook, nothing?
Not really, man. Just thanks for the invite. Thanks for the views that people
said-
see on Facebook. Yeah, you know, finger banks.
Yeah.
Wake up in the morning and piss excellence. You know, all that shit.
Oh, fuck. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. Kai, thank you for coming on, man. I appreciate it.
I appreciate the invite, brother.
No problem, man. Everybody, thank you for watching Tanner Talks, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Prince the producer.